thunder, Jed. That is good smoking.
Hollywood's golden age gave us dazzling stars and unforgettable performances. But behind the glamour, many iconic actresses carried heavy smoking habits that quietly took a toll on their health and lives. Some started smoking very young, others lit dozens of cigarettes a day, all while maintaining polished, elegant public images. Today, we'll explore 25 of these women whose love for cigarettes shaped their careers and, sadly, their final years, revealing the hidden cost behind the sparkle of fame.
They've got the quality that I want. Lots of mildness and a refreshing good taste. I think you'll like them.
25. Irene Ryan. Many remember Irene Ryan as the lovable granny from the Beverly Hillbillies. Off-screen, however, she was known for her intense smoking habit. Co-stars often saw her lighting one cigarette from the embers of another. This constant chain smoking eventually caught up with her. In her early 70s, she suffered a stroke, followed by serious illnesses, including an inoperable brain tumor and heart disease. The lively spirit she brought to television concealed a private struggle that serves as a poignant reminder of the hidden toll smoking took on performers during the 1960s. 24. Jackie Kennedy. Jackie Kennedy was the epitome of American elegance and grace. Yet, few knew she smoked up to 3 packs of cigarettes daily, a habit she carefully kept away from public view. For over 4 decades, she avoided being photographed with cigarettes to preserve her polished image. Beyond her public role as First Lady and cultural icon, Jackie's personal battle with nicotine addiction remained a closely guarded secret. Her story highlights the lengths to which some stars went to maintain appearances while silently wrestling with powerful habits. 23. Audrey Meadows. Audrey Meadows brought sharp wit and humor to life as Alice Cramden in The Honeymooners. Off-camera, years of heavy smoking led to serious health problems, including lung cancer. In her final days, she chose comfort care over aggressive treatment, demonstrating dignity and acceptance. Beyond acting, Audrey was a gifted linguist, fluent in Chinese, revealing a depth many fans never knew. Her decision to prioritize quality of life resonates as a touching final chapter to a beloved career, shaped both by talent and a hard-fought battle with addiction. 22. Marlene Dietrich. Marlene Dietrich's image was inseparable from the cigarette she often held between her fingers, adding to her aura of mystery and sophistication. Reports say she smoked up to 50 cigarettes a day, turning the habit into a glamorous art form. In the Hollywood of her time, smoking was a symbol of elegance, and Dietrich's stylish poses with smoke swirling around her face influenced generations of photographers and actresses. Yet, beneath the glamour lay a serious addiction that left lasting effects on her health. 21. Vivian Lee. The pressures of portraying Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind led Vivian Lee to smoke up to 4 packs a day. Co-star Clark Gable was also a heavy smoker, showing how nicotine was a common way to manage stress on set. Lee's struggles were not just professional. During filming, she suffered a heartbreaking miscarriage and battled bipolar disorder. The passion she poured into her role came at a steep personal cost, reminding us that behind every unforgettable performance lies a very human story of sacrifice and hardship. 20. Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck started smoking when she was just 9 years old, a habit formed during her early days in Broadway's chorus lines. Her health was later compromised not only by decades of smoking, but also by personal trauma, including a violent home invasion in 1981. While filming The Thornbirds, exposure to heavy special effects smoke worsened her chronic bronchitis. Ultimately, she passed away from congestive heart failure and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, illnesses closely linked to her lifelong tobacco use. Her story illustrates how early life choices can cast long shadows. 19. Lana Turner. Lana Turner's dazzling screen presence masked many private struggles. A heavy smoker, she eventually developed throat cancer, which profoundly affected her final years. She experienced significant weight loss and needed a feeding tube, a stark contrast to the vibrant image that captivated audiences for decades. Turner's life is a reminder of the heavy price many stars paid for the glamorous habits of Hollywood's golden era, revealing the human cost behind the glitz and glam. 18. Suzanne Plesette. Known for her distinctive voice and sharp wit, Suzanne Plesette was a beloved presence in film and television. Her long-term smoking habit led to a lung cancer diagnosis in 2006. Despite surgery to remove part of her lung, the disease was aggressive, and she passed away in 2008. Her career showcased great versatility, but her health battle serves as a somber example of smoking's dangers, even for those who bring so much life and humor to the screen. 17. Tula Bankhead. Tula Bankhead was famous not only for her dramatic acting, but also for her extraordinary smoking habit, reportedly as many as 120 cigarettes a day. She openly wrote about her indulgences in her autobiography, never shying away from the excesses that defined her persona. Unfortunately, this lifestyle took a toll on her health, contributing to pneumonia, which ultimately caused her death. Bankhead's famous quote, "Darling, the only thing I regret about my life are the things I didn't do," gains a tragic layer when considering how smoking shortened her vibrant life. 16. Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Turner is known for her bold honesty, both on screen and off. She openly discussed her history with smoking, drinking, and her complex personal life, breaking Hollywood's usual code of silence. Her husky, smoky voice became one of her trademarks, adding depth and allure to roles in Body Heat and Romancing the Stone. Unlike many stars who hid their flaws, Turner's candidness made her relatable and authentic, connecting deeply with audiences tired of polished facades. Her story shows that sometimes truth and vulnerability are the strongest parts of a star's shine. 15. Julie London. Julie London's signature smoky vocals were partly shaped by a heavy smoking habit, sometimes reaching 3 packs a day. This addiction contributed to serious health problems later in life, including a stroke and lung cancer. She passed away from cardiac arrest, a reminder of the harsh consequences behind the sultry, smooth sound that made her famous. Her classic recording of Cry Me a River remains iconic, a bittersweet symbol of talent shaped and silenced by tobacco. 14. Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball started smoking in her youth, carrying the habit throughout her groundbreaking career in television. Despite being the face of Chesterfield cigarette ads, she personally preferred another brand and once cleverly hid her cigarettes from tobacco executives. This quick wit extended beyond comedy, reflecting how she navigated career challenges with intelligence and humor. Millions laughed at Lucy's antics, unaware that her real-life sharpness was sharpened in part by dodging tobacco company control behind the scenes. 13. Bette Davis. Bette Davis was famously dedicated to her craft and her cigarettes, reportedly smoking 4 packs a day. She wove smoking into her performances with such skill, it became part of her character portrayals. 5 Oscar nominations prove her talent outshone her personal habits, but those years of heavy smoking contributed to health decline in later life. Her signature cigarette flick is still mimicked today, a lasting icon of Hollywood's fiercest and most formidable actresses. 12. Amanda Blake. Amanda Blake, best known as Miss Kitty on Gunsmoke, privately smoked 2 to 3 packs daily. This habit led to oral cancer and difficult surgery, but Blake turned her experience into powerful advocacy for cancer. Audrey Meadows. Sciences. She courageously testified before Congress, sharing her story to help educate the public on tobacco dangers. Unlike many stars who hid health battles, Blake's openness helped save lives, transforming personal tragedy into a legacy beyond acting. 11. Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn began smoking at around 15, eventually consuming up to 3 packs a day. While her radiant image rarely showed it, years of smoking yellowed her teeth and may have contributed to the appendix cancer that took her life. Hepburn's picture-perfect grace masked the heavy toll of nicotine, reminding us that even the most elegant stars can carry hidden struggles. The iconic breakfast scene in Breakfast at Tiffany's featured a woman who, between takes, needed a cigarette to cope. A stark contrast to the timeless elegance on screen. 10. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo's mysterious allure was enhanced by cigarettes, which she made a signature part of her image, often using an elegant holder. Her smoking became visual poetry, blending with her notoriously private nature to create a captivating enigma. Garbo's mastery of image control turned smoking into a sophisticated art, making it inseparable from her persona. This legendary screen presence shows how Hollywood's golden stars used every tool, including tobacco, to shape their lasting legacy. 9. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was often photographed with cigarettes, using them to amplify her glamorous and commanding image. This deliberate choice helped cement her as a powerful Hollywood icon, culminating in an Oscar for Mildred Pierce. Crawford understood the power of personal branding long before it became a buzzword. Every element of her public appearance was carefully crafted to leave a strong impression, teaching future stars how to turn image into immortality. 8. Nancy Sinatra. Nancy Sinatra carved out her own identity beyond being Frank Sinatra's daughter with a rebellious spirit and a tough girl image. Her smoking habit fit perfectly into this persona, complementing her confident style during the transformative 1960s. With hits like "These Boots Are Made for Walkin'," Nancy showcased her versatility as a singer and actress. Her cigarettes were more than a habit. They became a symbol of independence and defiance against expectations, a way to step out of her famous father's shadow and claim her own spotlight. 7. Rita Hworth. During the 1940s, Rita Hworth was Hollywood's glamorous leading lady, known for her stunning looks and captivating screen presence. Her smoking habits seamlessly blended into her image, especially in her iconic role in Gilda. The way she handled a cigarette in that film became a symbol of female empowerment and sensuality. Yet behind the scenes, her life was marked by personal struggles and difficult relationships, hidden beneath the gloss of stardom. Hworth's cigarette choreography on screen still influences how filmmakers portray powerful, seductive women today. 6. Fay Dunaway. Fay Dunaway's intense performances in classics like Bonnie and Clyde and Chinatown defined a new era of American cinema. Her smoking subtly underscored the rebellious and complex characters she portrayed, adding a layer of authenticity and attitude. Dunaway's dedication to her craft created unforgettable moments, where the cigarette became a storytelling device, telling silent stories of tension, power, and vulnerability. Her legacy influences generations of actresses who see smoking not just as a habit, but as a tool for character depth. 5. Maureen O'Hara. Maureen O'Hara was known for her fiery spirit and strong, independent roles. Though she smoked discreetly, her talent always took center stage. Her performances in The Quiet Man and Miracle on 34th Street won the hearts of audiences for decades. Unlike many contemporaries, O'Hara didn't let smoking define her image. Her natural charisma and determination shone brighter than any cigarette. She stands as a reminder that true star power comes from personality and talent, not habits or props. 4. Sid Charisse. Famed for her breathtaking dancing alongside Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly, Sid Charisse was a true Hollywood treasure. Though she smoked regularly, it never overshadowed her grace or athleticism. Her flawless performances in Singin' in the Rain and The Bandwagon remain timeless. Remembering Charisse's smoking habit adds a surprising layer to her story. How could such elegance and physical perfection coexist with a habit now known to damage athletic performance? It's a testament to the complexity and contradictions of old Hollywood stars. 3. Sophia Loren. Sophia Loren's powerful presence and stunning beauty helped her cross cultural and national boundaries to become a true international star. Her occasional on-screen smoking felt natural, never forced, adding realism to complex characters like the one in Two Women, which earned her an Academy Award. Loren's career showcases versatility, charm, and emotional depth. Unlike many American stars who used cigarettes as mere glamour props, her use was authentic, blending with her Mediterranean authenticity to create unforgettable cinema moments. 2. Peggy Lee. Peggy Lee's smoky voice was a defining feature of her music career, adding a unique charm to hits like Fever and Is That All There Is. Her smoking habit contributed to that distinctive sound, but it came with a cost. Despite multiple Grammy Awards and a career full of artistic integrity, tobacco ultimately took its toll on her health. Lee's legacy is bittersweet. She left behind a signature vocal style that continues to inspire, but also a reminder of the dangers lurking behind the glamorous facade. 1. Kim Novak. Kim Novak brought mystery and subtlety to classic films like Vertigo and Belle, Book and Candle. Her visible chain smoking was part of her screen presence, even as she chose to retire early from Hollywood at her peak. Director Alfred Hitchcock sought her unique aura for Vertigo, leading to one of cinema's greatest performances. Novak's choice to step away from fame reflected a desire for personal authenticity over manufactured mystique. A courageous decision that traded the allure of cigarette-enhanced glamour for the breath of real life, away from Hollywood's suffocating glare. The stories of these 25 actresses reveal a Hollywood where glamour and smoking were deeply intertwined. Behind the shining stars and elegant images, many battled addiction and its harsh consequences. Their lives remind us that fame and beauty often came with hidden costs. As we remember their work, let's also honor their real struggles and humanity.